David Goad. The truth about training wheels. The truth about training wheels. David Goad.
Starting line, Chicago Marathon. Over 45,000 runners. It's like a sea of sweatshirts and stocking caps. 38-degree weather. And somewhere down in the middle is a team of 3 brothers. They're wearing the orange and blue of the Multiple Myeloma Research Foundation. They've raised just over $9,000 with the promise to run this race today. Starting at left brain, Brad Goad. He's an airline pilot. Analytical, good memory for details. Starting at right brain, David Goad. I can't even remember what I had for breakfast. I know how to have a good time. At the heart of the team is Jeff Goad, the oldest and the boldest. He's run 10 marathons in his life before he became a cancer survivor. His treatments in the last couple of months have taken a toll on his strength, and I asked him, Jeff, how you feeling today? He said, I don't know, man, I couldn't even do 12 miles of my training. Today is just one great big unknown. I flash back to the last time I heard him say those words. When he started his treatments 2 years ago. A great big unknown. Didn't stop him then, and it's not going to stop him now. Bang! Starting gun. We start running, side by side, step by step. And we get to the first mile marker, feeling pretty good. And we look up into the crowd, there's a homemade sign that says, congratulations! Just 25 miles to go. Apparently, Chicagoans have a sense of humor. But it dawned on me what my role would be that day. Left brain Brad would be the timekeeper. I would be in charge of entertainment to distract Jeff from any pain that he might feel. Jeff kind of laughed and said, you know, you guys are like my training wheels. I thought, what a great analogy. Because training wheels don't really propel the bike forward. They just help keep you upright when you are. Our first wobble didn't come until about mile 12. Jeff said, about as far as I went in my training, Brad gave me that silent look like, do something. So I ran wide around the turn, high-fived about 50 mittens in the crowd, and said, yeah, baby! The crowd went, woo! Jeff just shook his head and smiled. Wobble corrected. Mile 14, we're getting close to the charity tent. Jeff starts talking about how heavy his legs are feeling. And Brad immediately pulls him over to the side for a stretch break. I said, now Jeff, there's no dishonor if you want to stop early. You could ride home with the family. Jeff said, no. I don't want to let down all the people who donated. I don't want to let myself down. That's my brother. He's got a lot of heart. We keep running. Mile 16. Jeff starts getting a pain in his side. So I sang Suspicious Minds with the Elvis impersonator. Wobble corrected. Mile 17. Jeff gets a cramp in his calf. I break dance with the bongo drummers. Wobble corrected. Mile 18. They call it the wall because that's where runners slam into reality. Your brain starts to bargain with your heart. Hey, Hart, how you doing down there? You don't look so good. You shut up, brain! I committed to do this today. You leave me alone. I knew this bargaining was going on in Jeff's head. So I distracted him with the first thing that came to my delirious mind. I am stuck on Band-Aids, and they stick on me. Hot dogs. Armor hot dogs. I sang 70s commercial jingles for the next 4 miles. And maybe Jeff got a little annoyed, but he wasn't thinking about the pain. We got to mile 22. And Jeff said, guys, let's just walk for a little while. I want to make sure I have something left to run in that last mile. And we got to mile 25. He stopped. My hip flexors are so done right now. And that's when the angel appeared. She wasn't wearing a halo or wings. She had a t-shirt. It said Certified Massage Therapist. She laid him down on the sidewalk, stretched his leg out, worked on his pain points, and got him up again. So he said, yeah, let's do this. And three of us started to run around that last turn. And are you kidding me? We've been running on a flat course all day, and the race planners put a hill in the last mile.
Oh.
I said, Jeff, this is just that proverbial uphill battle everybody talks about. Come on, you can do this! We get to 100 yards before the finish line. The announcer's calling off bib numbers and names of runners. And here comes Jeff Goad and 2 friends. Jeff immediately corrected him. These are my brothers! And when we crossed that finish line, Brad and I each grabbed a hand, threw it above his head. And I turned to him and I said, look what you did, man. Look what you did. He said, no. Look what we did. Sometimes, great victories are not achieved in giant leaps. They are assembled in small steps. Sometimes dance steps. And maybe you have someone in your life right now who's facing an uphill battle. And maybe you can be a training wheel for them too. Oh, the truth about training wheels is that once you get going, you discover that you really don't need them. Why, it sure is great to know you've got them.